Good morning.
Make sure.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Oh, yeah, good morning.
Nos levantaron a temprano.
Buenos días. A mí me van a disculpar, mi voz está un poquito
No, aquí te
ronca de
ves,
estar hablando y
aquí te ves como artista.
gritando.
Measure?
Ya, ya.
Okay. Here?
Se escucha, se escucha.
Te Gusta al Podcast.
A mí no me gusta, a mí me encanta.
Everybody busts the floor right now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, hecho atrás.
No, pues ustedes empiezan.
Freestyle.
I really go freestyle, but if you guys go, I might
Go for it,
touch.
go for it.
Aquí andamos.
Ah.
Just kidding. Welcome everybody. Bienvenidos para atrás de regreso al podcast. A mí no me gusta, a mí me encanta podcast. My name is Fernando, como ya saben, aquí el canal de grafxbynando vlogs, ando con mi cohost Prisma. Si la quieren seguir, su Instagram es mzcee_1. Y tenemos, como ven el thumbnail, si están viendo el thumbnail, que anda el Scarface Ruben.
Por todos lados, aquí estamos.
Aquí anda
Yes.
visitando
We got him.
California.
We hooked them.
They reeled me in.
No, he came through.
Yeah, thank you for
Ando
coming.
desvelado, cansado, crudo.
Me imagino.
Pero de todos modos, estamos aquí.
That's
We're gonna make
right.
that happen.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank you so much.
Por eso a mí no me gusta, a mí me encanta.
Hey, a mí me gusta, a mí me encanta.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
that's a badass name.
Thank
I
you,
like
thank
it.
you. Hey, it took a minute to come up with that name.
Yeah.
It's cool.
I had to get it approved with friends and everybody.
Yeah.
It's cool. I like it. It's cool.
Let's get it. Before we do continue, let's get the sponsors out of the way de una vez. So let me get that out of the way. Para empezar, tenemos a A1 Print Shop for all your business printing needs, located at 1200 Chamberlain Avenue, Bakersfield, California. Lap Insurance Services with Allstate, you're in good hands for your car insurance needs, located at 550 Central Avenue, Shafter, California. And last but not least, Losa with SenCal Truck Show and I-5 Smokeout. Make sure to get your tickets before they sell out. Y ahí está. Thank you very much to the sponsors. Y pues sí, compa Ruben, ¿quién es usted?
Soy Scarface. No, man. Hey, me dice la gente, why do you copy the name of that guy from the movie? I was like, what do you mean? Why do you call yourself like that? And I'm like, you don't see the scars on my face? And then they're like, oh, I didn't know you had scars. I was
Like they gave me the
I'm
name.
literally
It's my
Scarface.
pimples, guys. It's my pimples. No. So that's how you came up with it.
Well, I cut my face when I was about 10 years old. En la feria in Morelia, Michoacán. I slashed my face with barbed wire. I ran through a fence. I was a kid running across the street at night.
You're like el niño en la bicicleta que dice, quítese la verga.
Oh,
yeah. Something like that. So I ran through barbed wire. I cut my face. It actually, they kind of erased a little bit, but it cut the top of my nose this way, and then it cut this way. And I still remember that. Cuando caí, me levanté, I felt something dripping and something hanging.
Wow.
And I looked down and I could see something. I touched myself, and my whole face was hanging. So I picked up my face. I don't even know how I went back through the barbed wire. My parents were sitting in a truck waiting for other cousins to get back so we could leave. And my dad was sitting in the passenger seat waiting, and I knock on the window, and he turns around. He's like, "Go back to the truck, in the back of the truck." And I knocked again, and he turns, and I let go of my hand, and my face falls out, and he faints.
What the heck?
Yeah.
And you right there.
And I'm like, my face.
Well, what do I
Something's
do?
wrong. Something's wrong.
Oh my.
My mom pushes him
bro.
over, jumps over him, grabs a towel, and I remember this clearly. They put it on my face, and they rushed me to the Cruz Roja. And you're not gonna believe this, but I still remember that they didn't even numb me or anything. They just wanted to close it up because I was bleeding so much. I remember them sewing me, and I could see my skin as they were sewing me. I mean, when they were done, I had stitches. I looked like Frankenstein.
Oh,
Yeah.
my God.
Pero ya no se te ve.
Se me ven poco. Aquí está una y aquí abajo está la
Oh,
otra.
well, you can see it
se
because it's
ve más o
you.
menos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Se
So
ve
for
más o menos.
everybody on the podcast, it's Scarface
Scarface.
Ruben.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And the name came about because I started this michelada business. And
¿Cómo se llamas for everybody?
Scarface micheladas.
Oh, so if we go to
Por todas.
Texas, everybody going to Texas?
Yeah, and I actually have a vendor here, Alexis Team Billet,
Oh, yeah, Alexis.
Oh, pues aquí también.
en California. Estamos expandiendo por todos lados. And
That's
so
good.
como le estaba diciendo el nombre, like since it happened, my whole life I got bullied
Oh, I bet.
because the way I look. Siempre me tiraban carrilla, el Frankenstein, y luego cuando salió la movie me decían el Scarface, ahí va el Scarface. Pero yo nunca lo usé el nombre. Siempre nomás I ignored it, whatever. And then when I came up with my micheladas,
So it was hard growing up like
it was
that.
hard. I was bullied
Bullied a lot because
almost my whole life.
scars.
Because we
Yeah.
hear about bullying nowadays, but if we think about it, we were the thick-skinned ones because neta, pinches-
Aguantábamos la vara.
Yeah.
Ahora no aguantan.
No aguanta nada. You
Ahora se
can't tell
quieren
them anything.
balancear en las
No,
cosas.
ya entre las pinches carrillas con las que salían, ¿no?
Sí, la neta.
Wow.
And then, so I created this michelada and I needed a name. And I called my mom and I'm like, hey, jefa, le quiero poner un nombre a esta michelada. Ayúdeme, ¿qué le ponemos? And right away she said, pues ponle Scarface. Pues así te han dicho toda tu vida. And I was like, Scarface mix.
Ah, saludos a la jefa.
Yeah, mi jefita.
Saludos.
Que vive en el
saludos.
Valle, Rosa.
Yes.
Saludos.
Saludos, doña
Saludos,
Rosa.
Doña Rosa.
De puro Morelia, Michoacán, mi mamá.
Eso, mero.
Y y el logo, ¿cómo?
So the logo, if you look at the logo, it has a jar. Look, you can see it in my hand.
Yeah.
It's the jar of the mix, and pues el nombre y luego la M es para Michoacán.
Oh, okay.
Michelada, and then the reason it has a crown now because I started making these micheladas, and right like a year after I started making them, there was a big old contest of micheladas, and a lot of people hit me up and they're like, Scarface, you need to go take your micheladas. They're good. You'll probably do good in that event. And I was like, nah, I don't got time for that. I was already selling them. I was already slanging micheladas left and right.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't need to go to that. But a lot of my friends were like, let's do it. Go. Finally, I said, okay, let's go. So we go and we get there, and we were competing against people that have like years of experience making micheladas, and I was like, man, I'm not gonna, aquí no voy a hacer nada. But we went con todas las ganas, and believe it or not, we beat everybody. We took first place.
Wow.
Nice.
So I was named, Michelada King, and that's why
Ándale.
I added the
Like
crown
a-
on there.
Yes. Sir.
Le puse la corona y ya de ahí, pues ya.
And it looks good with the crown too. I mean,
Yeah, it looks good.
It's a
Y
good
ahora
logo.
pues hacemos las
It's a good
gorras.
logo, yeah.
Hacemos las gorras, hacemos camisas así. And now people, they want to buy it. They want to buy the caps and the shirts.
Oh, so you guys sell them?
Yeah, I sell caps, shirts, decals.
Do you have like how do they get a hold of them?
So right now, we are super close to opening up a online store. It's going to be called listopalpisto.com.
Okay.
That's another one of my slogans that I came up with. And so we're going to have, it's very, very close. Like people are like dying to buy my merch online.
I bet.
But the only other way right now is every time I go to a truck show, I take my merch. I have also a liquor store in Houston that carries a little bit of my shirts and caps. But we're getting super close because ya me tardé porque mucha gente, what's up with that online store? And it's like we're so busy with the YouTube, with my business.
Oh, you guys have a YouTube channel
Yeah,
too?
El Scarface Ruben. Make sure you guys check it out.
Yeah.
We're already at 52,000
Yeah.
Wow.
followers, 52K.
52
You
and
know,
then
on
we're gonna follow
Instagram, you just got 96.
It just hit 96.
96.
I seen that
96K.
yesterday.
I was like, damn.
Yeah, it's
Ya va
growing.
pa'l 100.
Yeah.
Hopefully we hit that 100K soon. When on my Instagram, if you don't follow me, make sure you follow me because
Yes.
when we hit 100K, I'm gonna give away $1,000. I gave $1,000 away when I hit 50K on YouTube, and I just
Nice.
a random follower
Ajá.
gave him $1,000. Yeah,
That's cool.
Ahí
That's
estaba,
really cool.
el link va a estar abajo en el description,
Yes.
and then also pop it up in the screen para que miren if you guys don't
And
know
we'll
how
put
to
them on
spell
our
it.
stories so they can just click follow.
También,
yeah. Yeah, see now they follow me. And once the ones like cuando falten unos 100 seguidores. And then we'll do like something like tag 3 people, you know,
There you
and
go.
you not put you
Para
in the
todos los
in the
de
giveaway.
California, ahí está el gas. Ahí está el
Sí,
gas.
para la gasolina.
Ah, porque con los 1000 se llena un tanque.
Y eso.
Hey, no, you're not gonna believe this, but that's almost the amount of money that I spent on diesel coming from Texas here. Real close to $1,000 of diesel.
Y todavía falta la vuelta para atrás.
So falta para atrás otros $1,000. I had been here before to Bakersfield, pulling a truck. I didn't even spend not even $500. Wow. This time we were pumping, and my wife was keeping up with the numbers, and she's like, "We're at 600." I was like, "Oh, so man." We were like, "Y todavía falta más para allá."
Y todavía los quemones de llanta.
Oh my
Sí.
God.
Lo bueno que la gasolina en esa troca se la eché allá y estaba barata.
Oh, sí. ¿Allá cuánto está?
It was like, it's not that much of a difference, but regular is regular is like 4 something. Diesel is 5. Aquí está como almost 7, no?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's still,
Yeah.
it went up like a lot. It's crazy.
$100 casi, yeah.
That's stimmy.
It's a lot.
I actually wanted to bring 2 trucks. I have a 2-car trailer. And then I said, no, man. Si ahorita me gasté 1,000, hubieran sido unos casi 2,000 porque
Sí.
that truck is like
con
that
el
weight. That
yeah.
weight is like what kills you big time. Pero si baja el gas y el diésel, next time I'll bring 2 trucks because a lot of people are like, Scarface, no me trajiste una troca. Sorry, guys.
I was surprised you came in the trailer with the truck. I'm like, damn, I get to see it in person.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
just out
I was
there.
all excited outside. I'm like, yeah, I get
Sapphire's
to see it.
outside.
It's
Sapphire's
nice.
outside.
It's
I'm like,
really
I was
nice.
looking at it. I'm like, man, I'm not gonna get to see it because I didn't get to go to the show. Y I'm like, man, dude, like I didn't get to see nobody over there. In your truck, I'm like, at least I get to see it here.
I saw a lot of stories with your truck too.
Yeah, it was tagged a lot. She had a lot of attention yesterday. That truck, yeah, big
It looks
time.
good.
Thank you.
The
Appreciate
color
it.
wave is good.
So it's a she, se llama Scarface?
No. Her name is Sapphire.
Oh, Sapphire.
La bautizó anoche.
Anoche la bautizamos. I have several trucks.
Oh, that's right, with the beard.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys need to
Like he was
watch it.
baptizing other people's
Yeah.
trucks too.
Oh my
They
God,
saw
what
me
is he
doing
doing?
it, and they were like, "Bro, ¿me puedes bautizar la mía? Véngase."
Nice. Hey, is that something new that you're gonna start?
I've been doing it.
That was like random or what?
No. I already.
Oh, you've done it before.
My last build, I named her Griselda, and I did it. Just playing around like la bauticé.
Yeah.
And now I get hit up. Hey, bro, whenever you come to the show, can you baptize my truck? Yeah, te la bautizo.
Ya es padrino. Ya es
Sí,
padrino.
yeah,
So
sí.
cuando le falta el motor, padrino.
For real.
Aquí está el padrino.
Hey, we'll have him baptize your car.
¿Verdad? Me
You have a
quieren
name for your
bautizar.
car? You have a name for your car?
Yeah.
You don't want to say it?
Say it.
No, ya con eso. Ya.
No, es que luego...
A rato la bautizamos afuera. Que no, nadie sepa.
Ahorita, ¿saben qué? Le cambiamos el nombre porque ya me desilusionó.
Yeah, almost all my. I think all my trucks have names, and my daughter has a car, and she named her car también. Y le dijo, yo le voy a poner nombre de hombre porque it's a guy. It's not a truck, so
That's
it's not
what
a girl.
mine's a boy too.
Oh, it's a boy. It's just a boy too.
No, pues. Ahí está el
Ay,
trend.
no, ahí está.
Nice. Yes.
El padrino.
Padrino Scarface por todos lados.
Yeah, you guys
That's
need
another.
to see that.
That's another saying that ahorita que se está poniendo like everybody's saying it por todos lados. I just started saying, "Me andamos por todos lados." Y hasta le puse en la camioneta por todos lados.
I saw that.
And everybody sees me, tags me. Andamos como el Scarface por todos lados.
Nice.
Y usamos,
That's like a
usamos
nice
mucho-
little slogan.
Yeah,
That's a
usamos
cool
el listo
slogan.
para el pisto. Estamos siempre listos para el pisto. And that's my other Instagram page, listo para el pisto.
Oh, okay.
¿Y eso es for a mix or what?
That's
Alone?
just for
Or no?
drinking and
AKA el desmadre.
sí, el desmadre.
Come on.
El desmadre.
Le tengo que decir aquí a mi...
A veces me tiene que explicar una
sí,
cosa.
es porque él todavía no sabe aquí este rollo. That's awesome.
Siempre estamos sacando pinches palabras nuevas y cosas nuevas y siempre, y la gente también me manda, Scarface, ahí te va. El otro día un chavo me mandó una foto y en vez de Amazon decía Mamazón.
Oh.
Yeah, and I was like, hey, that was good. And then, but the thing is, everything I do, everything I try to produce and come up with, and I show it to my wife and my daughter and my son, and they sometimes and then sometimes they're like, nah. You know,
you gotta get the approval.
we get we take like a vote on stuff that, you know, because I'm always like coming up with like all kinds of shit, like, and they're like, no, not that, and I'm like, oh, okay.
And it's the one you like the most. I'm like,
puta madre,
broke my heart.
Isn't this? I'm my son. Like I can make it make it better.
You know,
That's awesome. You should have brought your wife.
Man, she was like, I told her, I was like, you want to go? And she was like, and wait in the truck. I was like, I don't know. And she was like, I'll wait for you right here. You go. I was like, all right, I'll be back.
Aquí tenía yo a Losa. Losa with his wife.
Oh, yeah. He was there
My
at the show
very first.
yesterday.
Yeah.
Hello para Losa. What's up?
Saludos, Losa. Who else do we have with?
He was like a security yesterday. I did a quick little burnout before loading on the trailer, and they called him and said, "Get that guy!" And he was like, "Hey, wait, no lo estoy haciendo de pedo. I'm just gonna act like I'm talking, como que te estoy regañando," because they called me on the radio. But hey, don't, like, you're good. You're loading it up. I was like, yeah, I'm loading it up.
Oh, it's out here now.
Por si no sabía.
Por si no sabía.
And no security
cut it
guard
out.
yet.
Ni modo,
Yeah, you do like a
dijeron,
security
ya,
with a little thing
Yeah,
and everything.
yeah,
Like
security.
glasses y todo.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So it's expanding. I like that.
Está creciendo el movimiento está like.
Sí. Y you don't do just do you do moonshine también? Or
Mira,
you used to?
ese shine, we were making it casero. I had bought 2 recipes from these white people, 2 different recipes, and we were selling it. And the thing with the shine, like to get it legalized and stuff, it's hard. Like you can't. And
it's hard for that.
Yeah, so like on the ratio, like selling shine and selling the Scarface mix is like al 100 por uno. Like we sell 100 jars of when we barely sell one of the shine.
Oh.
And we started looking into it, and if you get caught selling it or making it, I heard the penalties is harsher than selling cocaine. You get harder. Te dan más tiempo.
Maybe because
más
all the
años.
chemicals.
I don't know what it is, but I looked it up, and when I saw that, I said, you know what? I don't think I want to get in trouble for making this when my michelada business is booming, and this is not really like doesn't sell as much as this.
It's not
So
worth it.
we kind of like pushed it to the side and said, you know what? We're not gonna make it as much. I make it for private parties,
Okay.
for friends, people that, you know, that I know who they are, and they, hey, Scarface, un little case, órale, you know. But like just to make it and sell it, we don't do it anymore. We stop on that, because we want to, nos queremos portar bien,
Pues
queremos,
sí.
you know, we want to go the
pues,
right way. We don't want to get in trouble.
Well, you kind of have to the way with all the stuff that you have going on. You know, está
Sí.
difícil, está.
Yeah.
Para que te caiga la
Para que
ley
pague.
por una
Sí.
de estas y
Y pues no,
slow you down.
Yeah, we just want to avoid that.
Yeah.
You know, we just want to avoid it, and we just want to keep rolling and keep doing what we're doing, and we really don't need it. So we have it sometimes. I even make it for myself because I like to, you know, sip on it and drink.
Yeah.
Pero no.
Oh, I thought we were talking about Shine that less tires. Wah. Sorry,
Are you
guys.
serious?
Moonshine.
I had a
Moonshine.
I'm not even playing. I was thinking the whole time about wheels, like the Shine.
No, it's alcohol.
Ay.
Drinking
Y
alcohol.
yo acá con los chemicals, and you're like, oh, you know.
Like chemicals. No, it's not. No
Sorry.
chemicals. Yeah, you get some stuff. You brew it. You put it. Lo pones a cocinar. You add the flavor. Like when we make some que son de Jolly Ranchers. So we melt Jolly Ranchers, and then I make some de fruta. So you gotta boil the peaches. You gotta.
But you can make it for yourself, right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
that-
yeah. You can
'cause
make it.
They saw
You can make it for
brewery,
personal use. Eso no hay
Because
pedo.
I looked into that. I'm like, that's badass. Like making your own beer.
Yeah,
Your
you
own
can make
beers.
your own
Eso sí
personal.
puedes, ajá.
No hay pedo, pero
Pero
once you start selling it, like, no, pues no se puede.
Es difícil.
Como yo nomás vendo la michelada, and that's it. Like a lot of people's like, tú las vendes preparadas con cerveza. I don't have a liquor license, so I don't sell beer. You know, I make just the mix. There is sometimes that we go to shows and we have beer there, and people are like, chingada, ¿dónde está hasta allá? And they buy a mix. I'm like, you know what? Here, te regalo una cerveza. Yo la cerveza la regalo.
Yeah.
Pay me for my mix, and if I have an extra beer,
Why
or
not?
I give them away. Like, les doy unas birringuitas. Yeah.
Oh, y luego en los shows, everybody pretty much has beer, no?
Everybody wants to drink. La gente va a los shows a pistear, a hacer desmadre,
Oh,
have
yeah.
a good time.
Es un party.
It's un party.
It's
It's
un
a
party.
big. It's a big party since you get there to the moment you leave.
And the camaraderie looks awesome, huh?
Yeah.
Like just the people.
Yes.
And
Even going in, la lines, it's a party from there.
It's a party. Yeah.
Literally.
It's crazy.
kind of like
Pues
tailgating.
casi todos llegan juntos por eso.
Sí, todas las razas
Everybody
se
se conocen todos ahí en la little circle y it's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool. It's a cool environment. It's andar con la gente así de y conocer all these truck crews is so cool. And then when they show you love, it's like, damn, it's crazy.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
like, man, the people that looked up to you, que miran everything that you have, and they're like, oh, I noticed that they were posting your truck.
So like that truck, the show was yesterday. We were planning to leave Wednesday. So the truck was behind schedule one day. The truck came out of the wrap Thursday. We were supposed to leave Thursday. Let's go. It's time to go.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry. Wednesday night at 9 p.m. salió del wrap. And then we were supposed to leave Thursday. When it came out from the wrap, we still had to drive an hour across town to get it tuned. So we got to the guy that was tuning it, and he didn't finish with what he had to do to the truck till 3:30 in the morning.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So from there, we drove back to my house 1 hour. Woke up my wife, my daughter. I said, "Get up, let's go." We loaded just whatever we could in like las maletas, because they didn't know like what time we're leaving, but we had to go because we were running out of time. So at 5 a.m, we loaded up the truck. It was loaded up. I'm sorry, our stuff, and we took off to Cali. And then on the way out, I actually called my editor that does all my videos, and I said, "Hey, wait, tengo la SIM card with, how the wrap came out with the truck and everything, that we're heading to Cali. I need you to get this." And he was like, "Bro, I'm asleep." I was like, "I need you to pick this up, güey, because vamos a pasar casi por donde vives, güey."
Yeah.
And I'm headed to Cali. So el compa salió, grabbed the chip, went back home, took a nap, and then he started working on the video. And we were on the road when he dropped the video that the truck came out of the wrap and it was headed to Bakersfield. So yesterday when we were headed at the show, they were like, "Bro, I literally watched the video before coming here, and I can't believe that truck is here already, like in Bakersfield."
That's
That shit
crunch
was
time
crazy.
right there.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Oh my
Hombre, veníamos apresurados tratando de llegar, pero lo bueno que traíamos la troca. And yesterday, everybody, man, I had about 30, 40 people tell me, "I just watched the video yesterday and the truck is here. I can't believe it." Everybody literally was telling me
That's
that.
crazy, bro. No, pues, I mean, I made it here. Dices que had a little bit of a the climate, o cómo?
Yeah, el clima, el tune estaba tuneada para allá, para Texas. El altitude is so different. They were telling me it was like 300 degrees difference. It's like, I don't know what it is, but what it means, but it's like elevation over there is, I think we're lower. Here we're higher.
Yeah.
And the truck couldn't breathe. So, but we're going to fix that when we get back. Yeah, I was actually texting the tuner right now when we were coming over here to do the podcast. He was like, "When you get here, let me know. We need to get it on the dyno ASAP."
Yeah, and watch out for that video también. I'm pretty sure you're gonna vlog it.
Oh yeah, everybody wants to know.
We're gonna see that.
Everybody wants to know. Yeah.
Nice. I know we were talking about off air a little bit about your tattoos.
Oh yeah, los tatuajes.
Miré que, pues, I noticed that they were fresh también.
¿Por
pues.
qué te tatuaste? Pues nomás. So my whole life, I've been. First, let me tell you that my mom was strict because she was a single parent, and I was the only son. She has 3 daughters, mis carnalas.
Saludos.
Saludo a Evie, Vicky, and Marisela.
Saludos.
So she wanted me to, me quería que me fuera derechito. And one day.
So she raised all of you guys sola?
Sola.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and now she's like, she's proud of her son, Scarface. Now she's like,
Me sacó las canas, pero.
I need that merch. I need las camisas, mijo.
Oh, she tells you? Yeah. She's like, I better be the first one.
El otro día me manda como unas 5 gorras así, like de mujer y me dice, then, ponmele Scarface a todas. I was like, okay.
Wow.
Nice. Así es.
Your number one supporter, probably.
Mi jefita, yeah.
Eso.
So when I was young, I want to say about 12, 13, 14, somewhere around there, I said, Mom, me quiero hacer un piercing. Oh, sí, está bueno. ¿De veras? Sí. And I was like, something's wrong. And she's like, yo te lo hago. And I was like, because she's done them for my sisters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah,
oh, damn.
yeah, she's done it for my sisters, para las sobrinas. She was good at piercing ears. And she was like, yo te lo hago. And I was like, okay, cool. So she gets everything ready and she does the piercing. Pero me pone una racada de mujer, de ella. You know what, tú sabes que no es una racada, ¿verdad?
I don't.
Oh, no, mijo. Es como el
like
anillo, pero cuelga.
Oh,
But
okay.
a woman's loop.
Oh,
loop, yeah, there you go.
wow.
And I'm like, well, it's done. Take it off. I was like, I want to get a little diamond. She's like, no. ¿Te quieres ver como vieja? Te me vas a ir mañana a la escuela con esa racada y no te la vas a quitar. And I was like,
Oh, my God.
Yo quiero un diamantito. No, ni madres. ¿Quieres andar con las orejas? Te vas a llevar la racada puesta. And I was like, no, Mom, please, no, don't do this to me. I was like, I'm not gonna go to school. And she said, if you don't want to wear that arracada, take it off. But don't ever tell me that you want to get a piercing again. I was like, okay. I was like, okay.
Eso, no que no.
Oh,
I took
did you
that
get a
thing.
picture?
The what?
Did you get a picture?
I don't think so. I don't think I got a picture. It's man, you know what? It was when those cameras were like real bad quality.
Yeah.
So later on in like a couple more years, I was like, I want to get a tattoo. ¿Te quieres un tatuaje? Ah, bueno. Pero háztelo en el culo porque yo nunca te lo quiero ver. Háztelo allá en las nalgas. And I was like, no me voy a hacer un tatuaje. So, pasaron los años and my wife también, one time we talked and she's like, I don't want you to look like, now it's different, but she was like, I don't want you to look like all tatted up for your kids when you take them to school. So I was like, okay. I waited all, for years and years. My kids now are grown. Saludos para Ruby. She's 23. Saludos for my son, Ruben the third. He's 26. They're grown, and my wife saw me that I was looking at tattoos. And she's like, you really want a tattoo, right? I was like, yeah, I want a tattoo. And she's like, you know what, just do it. And I'm like, it's my mom, and like, she's not gonna care anymore.
Respeto que le tiene.
Yeah, she's like, she's not gonna care. Look, I don't like right now. She's like, if you want to do it, do it. And I actually called my mom and I said, Mamá, le voy a decir algo. Dice, ¿qué? Le dije, pues, la mera neta, tengo ganas de hacerme un tatuaje.
Y sudando de las manos while you were asking.
Yeah, y le dije, y me lo quiero hacer, jefa. Y la mera neta, ojalá que no se me vaya a enojar. Le dije, pero tengo ganas de hacerme un tatuaje y me lo voy a hacer. Y ya me dice, pues, ¿sabes qué? I'm glad you're telling me. At least you're warning me that you're doing it, and you're not gonna do it behind my back, and I'm gonna know. So you do it. I was like, yeah, I scheduled it, and the first thing I did was my logo. I was like, because with my business, every day I want to wear something that has Scarface.
Yeah,
a cap, a shirt, something, sunglasses. Yeah. I have sunglasses that say Scarface on the side, and I said, quiero traer Scarface hasta cuando ando encuerado, I want to have Scarface. So that's why I was like, I'm going to put it right here. And then I was like, when I shake some people's hand, I'm proud of this because this is what feeds me. This is what's making my money. Heck yeah. So I said, I want to shake somebody's hand. I want everybody that sees me and they see it and they ask, what is that? And when they don't know, and when they know, that first thing, hey, el tatuaje está con, like they know,
Yeah.
El pinche tatuaje de Scarface. Y luego, pues ahora, we're going to go a full sleeve. And I'm going to do, hopefully, parts of my life, life like a life story. Yeah. Like right now, I have right here, estos son los arcos de Morelia, Michoacán. This is where my mom is from. Es un acueducto de allá de México. So that's
right there,
for her.
That's like a place people visit or what?
So in Morelia, they're still there. It used to be, water used to run through here from like the mountains, and with gravity pasaba por aquí y llegaba a la placita, a una fuente, y llegaba la gente y con sus cubetas They would take it home to cook, to wash clothes. Es un acueducto esto. And water run through the top of this with gravity. Nice. Yeah, in Mexico. Wow. So por eso me lo tatué. It's very symbolic for me. And then, so my dad is de Guanajuato. En Guanajuato hay un Cristo en una montaña que se llama el Cerro del Jubilete. There's songs
of it.
He's on top of you can see it from far away, and you go up the mountain in circles, and you get up there, and there hay una capilla. There's a church up there. Okay. Y el Cristo Rey está con los brazos abiertos así. Está en mero Guanajuato. So my dad is from Guanajuato, so that's the next one I'm gonna put on my arm.
Yeah.
And then this one is from the movie Scarface. The World Is Yours.
Okay.
It's the girl's holding the statue that he has when in the middle of the staircase. But lo alteramos un poquito, le cambiamos. I took the base off and stuff like that. And to me, the world is yours is like, it's very true. Like, it's very symbolic porque todo se puede en esta vida. Echándole ganas, todo se puede. Y el mundo, todo lo que tú quieras puede ser tuyo. El mundo es tuyo. Pero you gotta go for it. Tienes que aventarte al ruedo, And that's why, por eso me hice este. Eso fue algo muy simbólico por mí porque primero la movie está chingona. El vato se llama Scarface, luego me llamo Scarface.
Yeah.
And this just, the world is yours is like.
The world is yours.
Yeah, it's yours.
Hey, you should take that. You know how Scarface tiene la picture con él, con all his money and
yeah.
You should do one with all your micheladas. Right there.
There's
what I'm saying?
Somebody actually added one where he's sitting in the chair like that, and there's a bottle. I don't know what there is. But he's sitting in the chair like that, and somebody took his head off, put mine, and le pusieron una michelada y uno de shine así.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. And they made a shirt. I don't even remember. It's been like 2 years ago. The guy made it, and then he made a shirt and sent it to me. So I have a shirt.
Oh, wow.
Also, he did the shirt.
That's
yeah.
dope.
Oh, that's cool.
Camisa.
That's dope. Hell yeah.
So, like, for everybody, there's a lot of kids, teenagers that get bullied, but it came out, like, for something positive for you.
Yeah, es lo que me dice mi mamá. Dice, hey, ahora el nombre te sirvió. Dice, las things happen for a reason.
Yes,
dice,
that's a good message.
Dice, ahora, todo ese tiempo que te hicieron bully, que se burlaban de ti, because I really got like pointed at, and they didn't want to hang out with me just because of my scars. A lot of people wanted to fight me. I got into a lot of fights because people thought that I was a gangster just because I'm
You probably look mean with scars.
Yeah, I look mean with the scars. So people, hey, where you from, man? I'm like, nowhere.
Damn.
Y de repente se me venían, like, yeah, I got in a lot of fights.
Damn.
Yeah. I got in a lot of fights, bullied, and mi mamá dice, mijo, Dios hace las cosas por algo. Y dice, y ahora fíjate, estás bien bendecido con el nombre, por las rajadas que tienes en la cara. I'm like, damn, it's true.
You made it ¿cómo se dice? Un brand.
It's a brand. It's actually a brand now, yeah.
So what message can you send to the people that are being bullied right now that, a lot of people become suicidal. They just don't want to be.
Well, you said it earlier. Our generation were more thick-skinned. Mm-hmm. Nowadays is different. These kids from now are different. Las cosas han cambiado mucho. If you're getting bullied, nowadays, you need to speak up. You need to say something. Don't hold it in. Yeah. Porque eso te causa un mal y como dices tú, se suicida la gente. Mm-hmm. Just let it out. Talk to somebody, your mom, your dad. You tell somebody that something's going on and maybe you can get some help, Mm-hmm. Try to get help. Porque back then we didn't have help.
No, we didn't.
And your parents to get help, they'll bully you more.
Yeah, you got bullied more, and if you told your parents back in the days, they would be like, "Wait, no mames."
Yeah.
And now it's different. They, like, como te digo, como han cambiado todas las cosas, it's like parents listen now.
There's help.
There's help.
Antes le teníamos que entrar a los madrazos. Yo también me peleé.
Yeah.
Me correteaba.
No, antes decían, if you get beat up, I'm gonna beat you up more.
Yes.
Sí, la neta que sí.
Yeah, I'm like, so you're like, damn it.
Yes.
That's so true.
No, estaba cabrón antes.
Sí.
Estaba cabrón.
So I'm glad that it turned out for something positive.
Something positive, yeah. It's crazy the way, like now the name is like, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, es otro, es como es otro pedo.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Mira, right now, let me do. I don't have new questions, but I'm gonna use the same ones just because
Échale.
this time is more in English. You know,
Okay.
so I'm gonna use the same ones from last time.
Let's do this.
You know, it's like a little riddle,
All right.
like a little riddle.
A riddle.
No, it's
Are you
more
good
like,
with riddles?
Ahorita vamos a dar
We're
cuenta.
about to find out.
pues le dicen Scarface.
Ah, see, yeah. Let me do. Okay, let me start off with this one. What's heavier, a pound of rocks or a pound of feathers?
A pound of rocks. They're the same. It's both a pound.
Ah, ¿ves? ¿Qué te dije?
I didn't get you. I almost got you. It looked like I almost
Where
got
do we
you.
clap? Where do we clap?
Like clap? Where is it at? Applause is it? It's like you got it, yeah. The next one, let me scratch that or take that one off. Oh yeah, you know what? I like this one. Let me do this one again. If you're driving and an old man and a child cross the road in front of you, what do you hit?
The brakes.
Damn!
Texas, puro Texas.
You heard that one before, huh?
No, I haven't. I never heard
It's common sense, guys.
it before. I got one for you guys. So,
A ver.
Oh damn!
do you guys ever see on TV and on videos, and I've seen it live? Why the scuba divers, when they're in the boat and they have their gear on, I don't know why, but I mean, I'm asking you guys, se agarran así and they fall back into the water. Why? Why is that? Why do they always eat? Have you guys
I have
seen it?
seen that, yeah.
On
I have a friend that
Discovery
goes scuba diving.
Channel, right?
Yo no sé.
You never seen them? Like
That
when
they
they
throw
dive?
themselves
Yeah.
Yeah.
backwards.
So when you go in the water, I don't know if
I never really
because
paid
there's a
attention.
tank. O sea, se agarran like they're ready to go in and
I know why.
Why?
Because the tank is heavy.
what about you?
That's actually what I was thinking. I'm like, because they want the tank to fall first. So los avienta.
No, both of you are wrong. So, es que se avientan así todo el tiempo, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
Porque si se avientan para enfrente, caen adentro del barco.
Do you get it?
No.
You don't get it?
No.
Okay, because they're on the boat, on the edge of the boat.
Yeah,
So
like
they drop themselves back.
they
'cause the
drop
water's
themselves
behind
back.
them. But if they go forward, they're gonna fall inside the boat.
I don't care.
Well, at least you got it.
Yeah, I got it.
And
I
it's
got
funny.
it.
No,
Yeah, that's funny.
really, you got it? Or you're
I
just
got it.
acting?
No, I got it.
Okay.
Because that's what he's saying. Like, why do they fall back? Like, why do
Porque
they
siempre se
Pero si
avientan
se
para
ponen
atrás.
en la esquina del boat, ¿cómo se pueden ir para el agua?
Well, if they're facing forward, but
They
he's
almost
talking about
never
them
do
falling
it.
backwards.
It's because they almost never do it. And I think it's because of the tanks. Because they want the tanks to fall in and but it just became a joke like es que si se avientan para enfrente caen adentro del barco. All right, what's next?
Okay.
Oh, you want me to throw another
A ver,
one? Okay,
tira
I got
otra.
another
Oh,
one. I got
I
another
mean,
one.
if you're done,
Una más.
No, I got another one. Let me cross that one off.
a ver si latino también a esta.
Damn, do I not have more?
You don't have no more? You have to have one.
Chingue.
Las borro todas casi. Las demás son como questions, you know.
Una question, ¿está bien, no?
Lo que quieran. Aquí estamos ahorita para contestar y platicar y todo. Ahorita contamos un tipo chiste.
Yeah. Okay, pues entonces, I don't have no more. That's crazy. Can you think of any?
No.
No?
Usually I do. I have them.
Yeah, usually.
You went black?
Okay. I went blonde. I mean, I'm still thinking of the scuba dive.
You're like, how is that
how
work?
is it possible that que va a caer en el barco? But hey,
He's gonna fall forward because he's inside the boat.
He's sitting on the edge of the boat and usually they fall into the ocean or the water backwards.
I'm gonna have to watch it, guys, because
Oh my God, está bien perdido. Okay, entonces let's go. What has this open? Like, what doors has this open for you?
Man, it's open doors, unbelievable doors. Right now, I'm actually being sponsored by 4 major wheel companies. American Force.
Wow.
Thank you. Big sponsor. Raceline Wheels from here from California. Thank you.
Is that what the shirt is?
The drift truck, yeah, it's my sponsors.
Nice.
The drift truck, those wheels on there, Raceline. They gave them to me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, como dice, they gave them to me.
Where'd you get it? How they gonna give you something nice like
How
that?
they gonna get? They gave it to me. They gave them to me. Raceline wheels.
Nice.
So we got American Force, Raceline wheels, Forgy Auto, también. Forgy, un saludo para Forgy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Saludos.
and Intro Wheels.
Damn.
And it all started with American Force. We were at a show, and they saw el desmadre que traía en el micrófono, doing a shotgun contest, giving stuff out to the people, and they drove in a golf cart and they drove past, and then they came back, and I remember the guy getting off and was like, who's the main guy here? Me? Can I talk to you for a bit? I was like, yeah. So he pulled me to the side, and I had just bought my truck, and it was on original wheels, and he said, man, I like what you're doing here. You know, are you gonna be traveling and going to more shows? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, wouldn't you like for your truck to look better? And I was like, what do you mean? It was a brand new F-250, and he was like, yeah. Wouldn't you want to put some rims? And y dije, este vato ya vino a venderme rims.
Like, just tell me the price already so I
Oh,
can make you leave.
and I actually said, well, if they're a good price, you know, I might think about it. I might consider it. He was like, no, that's not what I'm talking about. We want to give you a free set of wheels for your truck. And I was like, what?
You're like, ¿quién da?
Y yo dije,
¿Quién da?
yo lo dije, whatever. Lo eran bolivos. It was gringos. Eran gringos. I said, yeah, whatever. He's like, let me have your phone number. Le mi número. And he was like, what size do you want to go with? And I was like, let's do some. I was like, let's do some 24s. Oh, okay. Is that what? I'm gonna send you a catalog in a couple of days. Pick it, and you're gonna make them. And I was like, okay. I didn't even believe it.
Yeah.
A couple of days passed, maybe about 2-3 weeks, and he sends me a message on Instagram, and he's like, hey, you remember me from American First? I was like, yeah. He was like, I'm gonna send you a link. Pick your wheels and send them back to me. I was like, okay. So I picked the wheels. I send it back, and then after that, it took like 3 months. Like I forgot about it. And one day, just a 18-wheeler from FedEx, I don't know what it was, showed up at my house, and they were like, we got an order for Ruben, and I was like, what the hell? And they unloaded it, and it was American Force wheels. It says American Force wheels, and then on the lip they put Scarface on them. And I was like,
Oh, what the?
I
Personalized
was like,
and everything.
wow. I was like, that's crazy.
That's
So
nice.
we were just starting with the blogging and stuff like that. So we made a blog about it. Man, we started posting about them. Thank you, American Force, and we started going to shows and posting that we had the wheels, making videos, taking pictures. So these other companies were like, we want to do that for you too.
Yeah.
So that's when Raceline reached out, and they were like, we want to sponsor you.
Nice. And do you still have those wheels? Or?
The wheels are on the truck right now. The American Forces.
They're on this truck?
On the F-250.
The ones that say Scarface?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
They're on there
We
right
gotta
now.
see that.
Gotta check them out when go outside.
And the drift truck has American Forces. I don't know if you've seen it. My F-250, like le puse Griselda. I was gonna go American Forces, and one of the guys, Victor 610 Wheel and Tires, he's one of my sponsors as well. He's like, hey, wait, tú cábate las llantas, yo te voy a poner llantas nuevas. I'm like, okay. So I went to him for something, and we were talking about rims for that truck, and I was telling him that I was gonna go American Force, and they are heavy on the 4Gs, and he said, hey, why don't you do 4Gs on that truck? And I was like, I don't know, they're expensive. They're more expensive than American Force. He was like, let me make a phone call. So he calls the guy, and he says, because on that set of wheels, American Force was gonna do a partial sponsorship, which is less than half you pay. That's what you pay for a set of wheels when you ask for them, when you want them. But when they want to give you something, they're like, here you go. So there was a price set for the American Forces. He called them and said, hey, let's jump on this wagon. Let's get him some wheels. And he said, does he have it on writing? Does he have it on the text? Yeah, he has it on text. What the amount is? Send it to me. So he sent it to him, and he's like, yeah, we'll match it. Let's get him 4Gs. So they sent out 4Gs with Scarface on the wheel. Wow. I mean, yeah. I was like, damn. Then those are 26 4Gs for my F250, my old school. Like se llama Griselda. Yeah, and then Mr. Intro, here in Cali, I have a Harley Davidson truck, and I came out to visit. But when I was here, I had a buddy that was like, hey, yo te puedo dar la dirección. Yo conozco a Mr. Intro, so you can go in there and talk to him about these wheels you want. I was like, okay, cool. So we went into Mr. Intro's office, and he had no idea who I was, and I ordered the rims. And I think those rims were going to be like $12,000. Because I did 30s in the rear, 28s in the front, and we talked about it, what we were gonna do, stuff like that. Okay, I left to Texas. Like 4 months later, before I left, I gave him a deposit. I think I gave him like $4,000 deposit, and I left back to Houston. Whatever, 4 or 5 months later, Mr. Intro calls me. He's like, "Ya están los rines, te los voy a mandar. Cuando lleguen, quiero que los veas, dime si te gustan, if everything's cool, and then call me." I was like, okay. So llegaron los rines. I was like, damn, they're bad. I called them. I was like, hey, so how do I pay you? How do I pay you the rest of the money? Are you coming to Texas? You want me to send you a check? How do you want to do this? And he's like, yo no sé por qué no me dijiste que eras el famoso Scarface. And I was like, what do you mean? Dijo, pues ya sé quién eres. Dijo, cuando llegas a mi oficina, yo no sabía quién eras. Dijo, me siento mal. Dijo, con lo que me diste, estamos bien. Dijo, te quiero ser sponsor. And I was like, okay, shit. I was like, damn, that's badass. I was like, are you sure? You're like, yeah. You know, just when you finish the truck, I'm going to need it at my booth or whatever for intro wheels. And just a couple weeks ago, there was LST. He came to see the truck, and he was like, beautiful with these wheels. And he knows that I have an older truck that has old intros. And he already told me, hey, I want to replace those wheels. I want to get you another set of wheels for that truck. So you can bring it out, you know, with a fresh set of wheels on that truck. I was like, hell yeah, that's badass.
And to make them, it takes a while.
It takes a while. It takes months. It takes months.
I've noticed people that get them, they order them, and they're literally months.
And I already have several other companies hitting me up, wheel companies. They're like, hey, we want to do your next build. We want to, whatever you build, we want to put rims on them. But it's not that I want to go with them. But right now, I think I don't want to get too many. I want to stick with this little group for now. Because they are really taking care of me like big time. Nice. Cualquier cosa me dicen, como era en el camino, my trailer actually has raceline wheels that they gave me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Wow. On the road over here, I had a flat tire, a blowout. And the rim got messed up a little bit. And they saw the video, and right away they called me and said, when you get back, you have you have a wheel waiting for you, so we could replace that on your trailer. I was like,
well, I was watching the vlog too. I think there was like a wire que no estaba pegado, ¿verdad? For the brakes.
Oh, yeah.
Your brakes were failing.
So the brakes were, no querían frenar la trailer. So we fixed the brakes on the trailer. The thing is, we were going to fly out here because that truck was not going to be ready. And me and my wife were going to fly to the show and just meet and greet and hang out with the people. Because I still had my vendor that was going to sell the mix here. So we were about to make the decision of not driving and flying. So we were like, we're going to fly. I don't have to worry about nothing. And then all of a sudden, they're like, it's going to make. So I'm in a rush to check the trailer, I had to do an oil change on my truck, check all the fluids. And then I said, you know what, let me check the trailer. So my brakes weren't working. And then I said, when he had the trailer lifted, I said, you know what, can you check the bearings? See how they're doing for the trip? He grabbed the tire and it was like the bearings were out. He was like, you wouldn't have made it not even halfway, and your wheels would have flown out. So I was like, can you fix it? So they did all the brakes, they did all the bearings for the trip over here, which thanks to that guy that found that was wrong. Yeah. You know, and we were able to fix it, and the trailer's here outside, and we get to go back to Houston, and she's gonna be fine because everything is working, everything is up to date right now.
Yeah, but it's not only just the drive; it's muchas cosas que vienen en el camino.
Muchas cosas.
Thank you for coming.
Tienes que estar preparado. Like traemos jacks, herramientas, air compressor. Tienes que venir preparado. If you're not preparado y te quedas a medio camino, it's like, damn, a ver,
stuck.
who can help me?
For everybody that plans on traveling, huh? It's good to know.
Yep.
I know. Happy you made it safe over here.
Muchas gracias.
To the show, first of all, and
you.
it was a Trucking Madness, but I don't think we mentioned it. Huh? It was
solo
Trucking
para Trucking
Madness
Madness.
last night. That's where they were at. Tenían el grupo, el cantante
Tito Torbellino.
You got to see him? You got to see him?
I was on stage with him. I got videos.
Oh, yeah.
I got a picture with him, and I actually went up there when he was singing, and I think we threw about 10 caps and stickers and hoodies. I think we threw out to the people.
The crowd goes crazy for that.
Oh, see, yeah, they do. They do.
Nice.
And then another one of my sponsors, quiero mandar un saludo, Tequila La Santa. We're always drinking, and there's a liquor store that sells my micheladas big time in Houston, and every time I walk in there, they offer me, hey, Scarface, taste this tequila, taste this brandy, and I'm always tasting. And what do you think? Este no sirve. I say, it's all right. So the same thing, I walk in, they give me a shot. Taste this tequila, it's good. I take a shot of this tequila, and I'm like, damn, it's good. Give me another one. Let's make a quick little video. And I did a video. Aquí estamos en Botanero. Nos vamos a echar un tequilita. Boom. Este tequila está bien sabroso. I didn't even tag the tequila company. I was just like, hey, whatever. I'm doing this video for the store.
Yeah.
So the tequila company saw the video, and they reached out to me, and they were like, you're the perfect person we're looking for to help us promote our business. I was like, what do you mean?
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah. They were like, we're looking for somebody, and we didn't really want to get like models or stuff like that. We like you. Would you like to come on board and help us promote our tequila? And I was like, yeah, what's up? And they were like, well, first, we'll give you free bottles. You drink, post it, and if we see a change like in our sales and stuff like that, we'll put you on the payroll. And I was like, what? Put me on the payroll?
Is it the one with the gold letters?
Yeah.
It has like gold letters.
Like Tequila La Santa. They they have two different ones. They have the regular one that is just the tequila that is I think it's 8 months reposado, and then the one with the gold flakes, that one's like I think 8 years reposado. The tequila is amazing. So now they're one of my major sponsors porque everywhere I go, they send me with bottles of tequila for me to drink at all these shows.
Y luego no te gusta tomar, ¿verdad?
No, pues siempre estoy listo para el pisto. Y yo era uno de esos de que siempre tequila del 70 all the time. That's my favorite.
yeah.
It's my favorite too.
My favorite. But this one, Tequila La Santa, when I tasted it, I was like, damn.
We're gonna have to try it.
Hola madre, está bueno.
Gonna order a bottle for sure.
This shit is good. I actually have some here for sale.
Take a shot.
Nice.
I'll buy one.
No, I do. They're like, here. Because I started going to shows and they were like, ¿Onta la Tequila La Santa? And I'm like, fuck, you have to order it online or you have to. So they were like, take a couple of boxes. I think it came out on the video if you saw it.
Yeah.
He came out here like, I thought I'd take them to Cali. He sent 3 cases of the gold for me to bring on. And people were like, ¿Onta la Santa, güey? And I was like, I got it. Let me take a bottle. I'm like, okay.
Nice. Hey.
So they can find them online?
Yeah, online, or you can look up Tequila La Santa and hit, and that Instagram on IG is his, the guy, the owner of the business. It's him and I think he said two other guys. They're friends from high school, and they just se aventaron a hacer una tequila, and they distribute from Houston. La tequila está hecha en Jalisco, but they're based off of Houston, and once I came in, they started growing. Like he started selling out. Like damn, I gotta go get more in Mexico porque se me está acabando. Güey. Like you're doing good. I was like, yeah.
And
Same thing with the rims.
That's how you sponsor
the
right
environment
there.
you're in. Y donde
Same
andas.
thing with the rims. Raceline was like, bro, desde que empezamos contigo, we are hella booked. Like people all over the place ordering rims because of you. I was like, damn.
That's
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Así se hace.
Yeah.
Así mero. That's good, bro.
It's because you're really humble. Y yo me imagino que people are like, oh, like motivas a las personas.
I think
And right
so.
away.
I tried.
Yeah, your vibes.
People are just
everything.
born
That's
with
what
it.
I'm telling you,
you
your
know?
vibes, everything
Yeah.
is
Yeah, your vibe.
cool. You connect with people, pues, you know?
Thank you guys.
So,
That's awesome.
before we close it, any message that you have for anybody that wants to get into the truck scene?
So the truck scene. Pues mira, es que en el truck scene hay diferentes niveles. Es de cuando empiezas hasta cuando ya, you're making a little bit better money. There's different levels. I started from the bottom. I've been in I remember getting my mom's cars. Sorry, jefa. and I would burn the springs to drop it.
Oh,
Yeah, that was the cheapest way to drop
Back
a
in
car.
the day.
But then it got all bouncy.
Ya me imagino tu mamá así.
Sí. No, para los que están empezando, échenle ganas. You know, enfóquense primero en la escuela. You know, para que salgan adelante y saquen más feria. Pero si ya están metidos en este pedo, you know, and if you're in a crew, you know, just be yourself. You know, be original. You know, come up with your own stuff. And always have a positive mind about this, you know. Siempre positivo. Like, don't be negative. If somebody has a better looking truck than you or bigger rims, be like, pichata, no. You know, you're like, hell yeah, that's badass. I want to get there.
Yeah.
You know, see it in that
Exactly.
way.
Yeah.
And that's how I see it. Shit, I want to be like that dude right there. You know, and what you do, you know, trabajar más, enfocarte más en lo que haces, you know, y salir adelante, you know. And anybody can do it. Just set your mind to it. And whoever's starting off, you know, you'll get there eventually.
And you will. Yeah. And just focus on it. If that's what you want, focus on it and get it done.
Yeah. A huevo.
Ah, well. Pues thank you so much, Ruben, for coming through. We appreciate you. Like I said, I'll put your link to your Instagram. I'll probably try to get your YouTube one también.
Yeah.
I think you could put the link right there, put it there, and I'll make it flash right here on the screen as well.
And if you want or if you can, like once you drop it, then I can drop it on my YouTube channel so we can get some of the viewers to go to yours.
Nice. Okay.
You know? We'll put it on that one too on my
Awesome.
Ya cuando lo tenga listo que me lo puedas mandar o algo.
That'd be dope. Yeah.
Awesome.
Hopefully we get you more subscribers.
Nice.
That's another thing I do.
Appreciate
I try to help a lot of people, like businesses.
Yeah.
I send shout outs all the time. Like, hey Scarface, ayer una señora llegó ahí al show and she was like, oiga, yo tengo un negocio de aguas y no me podría mandar un saludo. Yo no estoy aquí vendiendo, pero afuera de esto.
Yeah.
¿Cómo no? Le hacemos un comercial. And I got the name of it and make sure you follow her on Instagram. And she was like,
That's
wow,
dope.
muchas gracias. And I do it because when I was coming up, I think I had about 1,000 followers and I thought I was a badass.
Like me right now with 600. Can you give me a shout out so they can
Hell
follow?
yeah, let's do it. There was a guy, and I don't want to say his name or nothing, but I think he was like at 30,000 followers, something like that. And I reached out to him and I was like, hey man, you think you can send me a shout out? You know, I'm trying to do my michelada. And he told me, yeah, let's do it, but I charge for that. And I was like, what? For a shout out? Oh my God. And you only have 30,000? I was like, okay, cool. I was like, don't worry about it. I'll just promote myself. This whole time, I've been my own promoter.
Yeah.
Big time.
Nice.
And so, pasó el tiempo. Now, I'm, you know, at a good number, I think.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I can get more. But I surpassed that person. And once he saw that I was like way past him, like double, maybe I was at 60, 70,000, and he was still about in the same area, he reached out to me and said, hey, Scarface, let's do a collab. Let's do something, so I could grow a little bit more. And I was like, bro, I charge for that. Lo mandé a la fregada al vato porque
Dale.
he did it to me.
Yeah.
But I don't do that to everybody.
Yeah.
If I can, do a video, a promo, just a shout out. If it's in like the time I can do it or whatever, I do it for anybody. I help out any business that I can to help them grow and and get your followers and if you can sell your product, I'll try to help you out as much as I can. Porque hay que crecer todos los hispanos. Let's all grow.
Yeah. All grow together. Help out whatever way we can.
Yep.
Y tú que estás ahí arriba y que puedes and you're actually doing it.
And you're very inspiring
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
and motivational.
You see.
Next time I come to Bakersfield, we'll come and talk more with you.
Yeah.
Sí,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hopefully the podcast is a little bit bigger too.
Yeah.
porque
Hopefully
estamos-
Hopefully it'll grow more. Hopefully you guys will grow more. Yeah.
All right. Well, you have a long drive.
Well, not today.
And-
Today we're going to LA.
Have fun.
Vamos a dar la vuelta ya. Vamos a ir a unas. Have you guys been to LA, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's this place que venden unas carnitas el momo. It's real close by the tree del pino de what is it? Donde sale el miclo.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
super
yeah.
close by there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Really?
Those
We need to try
carnitas are
'em.
very good. Look them up. Carnitas el momo.
Carnitas el
We're gonna go to that and just como pues soy de aquí, soy nacido aquí, vengo a visitar mis tierras.
That's right.
How about your kids? Have they been here before? Or?
My kids have been here before and they love it. They love traveling. They love LA.
Awesome. No, pues sí, pues have fun out there. Be safe.
Thank you, guys.
Y ahí nos vemos otro.
Yeah,
otro
we'll
día
see.
en el
Hey, we'll
future.
come back. I think I'm coming back for a birthday party in August.
Nice.
De un primo
Good
que
job.
vive aquí en Tulare. What's up, Mauri?
Saludos.
Saludos a Mauri.
we might, we can come back and we'll have more to talk about.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
We'll do it. Well, there you go, guys. Appreciate you guys for coming and listening to the podcast and watching it on YouTube. Y pues sí, we appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. Y hasta luego.
Yes.
Now you can flow.
Aquí, escuchando estas rolas. I don't know how to flow. I actually like to sing. It's not professional, but ahí nos aventamos unos corridos. I sang a song El Centenario, and we made a full-blown music video and shit.
Oh, really?
You should check it out on my
check it
YouTube
out.
channel.
Really?
We're gonna check it out.
Great. When I dropped it, man, the views were like going hard. And then, there's haters out there.
Yeah.
And they le mandaron, I don't know how they did it, but they said that I stole or copied the melody del Centenario, and they blocked me. So they put you where they gotta type exactly what it is for you to see that video.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and the views
went
went
your channel.
Yeah, so the views were like going like this, and then right now it's at 100,000 views. Yeah, estoy ahí cantando el Centenario. Like it starts, when you see it, it starts the life of when I changed from working in the construction business to Scarface.
Ándale.
And I talk to myself. Yo llego a una licorería y agarro una michelada así, and I'm standing over there and I say, ¿están buenas estas? And yo mismo me contesto, están con madre, compa. And it starts for me being a construction worker, because that's what I did for 22 years before I started doing the michelada. Y luego de ahí empieza ya yo, Scarface con red bottoms y todo, with the michelada, y luego empiezo a cantar el corrido.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
it's like a
Definitely
yeah.
Watch it.
And I have a lot of grupos. Scarface, when can we record a song? Let's do another. You need to do another video. I want to be on your video. Nice. And I actually have y ahorita tengo ya 2 or 3 different corridos que me han hecho a mí, and they're bad motherfucking corridos.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ahí me manda los links.
Ya está. Hell yeah.
Ahí está, Ira. You got a little extra.
Vámonos.
Yes.
Vámonos, muchas gracias. Hasta luego.
I didn't know that was recording.
Thank you.
I was just telling you guys.
I was like, well, might as well keep it.
I was just like telling you guys.
I thought you were going to turn it off, and you're like, no.
Te Gusta Al Podcast.
A mí no me gusta, a mí me gusta.